But today, I want to go deeper with you guys related to wants. What do we want? What's the need? And that need and that want that just like goes through our body and manifests as desire. And what happens when that need and the desire meets shame? Yeah. So it doesn't have to be about our sexual nature. It could be. It could be in our romantic relationships of how we want to be seen. Maybe the want is respect. Maybe the want is peace. And maybe the want is power. Maybe the want is, you know, like for me, I was like tapping today into desire of intensity and of meeting lots and lots of different women, which is called vanity. The want sometimes could be manifested in a ways that is perverted or in ways which can cause destruction and self-destruction. Okay, so today we talk about the gap. Basically, we talk about what we want and how we manifest it sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna like share like 3 questions. Maybe we can start with the first question, guys, and open 3 minutes, 4 minutes of sharing on what's your process now in that situation. And it's a safe space. You're not gonna be judged. It's also an intimate space. So even if you are having whatever challenges that you want to share with us and receive feedback from what resonates from us, that's we can do that. So the idea is wants, and the first question is, what do you actually want that you've never said or expressed plainly? So not just the acceptable version where you have to be proper, but the one underneath it.
It's a very complicated question, and for me, to be sincere, when you mention peace, I was like shaking my head this way, yeah, because peace is very important, a peace of mind. And when you say peace of mind, it comes with a lot of things. To me now, if you're talking about peace of mind, some people talk about money. When you have money, you have peace of mind. In my place, that's what people say. But me, I see peace of mind as you being absolutely 100% focused in your own kind of aligned with your purpose in the world, in this present world we are, in this world. Yeah, and if you want peace of mind, you just need to be contented with even the little of the little things you have, you know. So, and if you want peace of mind, because most people here they say when you have so things, you have peace of mind. For me now, I just wanna be happy. I just wanna be in my. I just wanna be my best, to do my best and just stay focused, and I think every other thing is gonna come true.
Beautiful.
Because most times distractions come. Like I said, distractions come. But if I'm going to vote for peace of mind, I want it to be ultimate. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be 100% peace of mind. And I don't think I I think it's possible. Yeah, it's something I can achieve. I've been working towards it, and gradually I'm getting there. So I think peace of
Beautiful.
mind is my ultimate goal. Yeah, peace of mind.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
for
can
me, it's
go
very simple.
go for it. Go for it.
Yes, to be myself, like just be me fully and to bring my full soul into this body, as much soul as I can into this body. This is what I truly want.
So yeah, I could speak a lot of for me as well, lots of shadows, but underneath all of the shadows and underneath all of the perversions, there's a part of me today that I touched which just said, I want to be loved. I want love to move through me. I want to receive love. And the ways that I've seen that I was trying to get that was through fantasy, was through sometimes meeting someone on the streets and actually having a huge reaction. That reaction goes into fantasy, and I would get all of the dopamine and what have you moving through me. And today I really sat with that intensity. I allowed it to really move through. And yeah, what I really wanted on the surface level would be like an intense story where there is excitement, adventure with a romantic partner. But in truly true essence is the one thing that I really want out of all of that is to feel the immense love moving through my heart. And I could feel like a part of me that really once it had its heart closed and felt like it's out of love. So today was something that, yeah, something that I've never really said plainly is that I really want love to move through me. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful that you explained it that way, because first, we had this conversation and this discussion in the community the other day of love and truth. And I'm going back and forth with this person in the community. And it's like, it's that love, when that flows through, it's nothing. If I say I want love, if you say you want love, from what you've explained also, that proof that you want to have that pure love, unconditional love flowing through you. And it's not that I want love from the outside. I want to have approval. I want to have what I think is meant for me. It's more like an embodiment of what, of like a sensation that has no description, that has no words to it. Yeah.
Wait, let me add this to it. Are we talking about romantic love? Are we talking about affection now or something? Either.
So
Sure, we can.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
because for me, right now, I think in that aspect, I kind of like put that on a hold. I just kind of like put it somewhere. It's not that I'm not interested. I am interested, but it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really work well for me or something. Because most times when I'm getting there, I kind of like waver down. I just kind of like get distracted along the way. Or it's not my thing. So when I say peace of mind for me, it also includes love. So yeah, but right now in that aspect, I don't think I'm there right now. So, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I also want love.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's beautiful because when I'm sharing this, I already have a partner, and
Okay.
that partner of mine, like we share a big love, but at the same time, I could feel like there's a well in me, if I can give it a metaphor, a well in me that just wants to take from the outside every time and wants to experience this intense love. But today, in that beautiful ache that I was experiencing, is that I just said, okay, like what am I moving through? And I could feel there's a part of me that just lacks love. And when I sat with it, I said I want love to move through me. And I know on the surface level there was these fantasies, and there's the shadow that wants to manifest and do, and all of those mental desires that want to come in. But underneath all of the shadows and all of the ways of perversions, we're going to get through it. And in the second question, underneath really, really is someone that was just calling for love. And that love just in its truest form just doesn't become romantic. It becomes really love of just something that you could drink from your own well.
Yeah.
And
Romance itself is an energy.
Yeah.
Right? That can be with many things that we can romance with. We can romance with business. The most successful people in business might be romancing with business.
yeah, that's another desire, and that's another want in and out of itself as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
move
So
on to the next one. Yeah.
yeah. So
Or Carl, do you have anything to say? And
Yeah, I've got something. Can you hear me, Yanni?
yes.
perfect.
Thank you so much. So I also want love, to give love, to feel love, to share love, and I want protection for myself and for others and everyone to just be without interference from anyone's opinions. I know that's difficult, but just like I just want people to just like let me be. Like this is how I feel. Like what you were saying, Yanni. But I think that we just need to just allow people to be ourselves and to grow and flourish in our own way, and not have to go into a little box, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I think.
Beautiful.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you for sharing, man.
Mhm.
So let's go a bit deeper, and let's invite in a container where we can see our shadows clearly. So everyone here expressed what he wants, truly. What happens when you don't get it? What happens when you're not in the frequency? What happens if you are disconnected from God and you feel that want, but it's out of scarcity? What moves in you? How does it come out? What does it make you do or stop doing? So if I'm going to give an example on myself, I'm going to start. If I feel like I'm out of love, I could feel like my heart is boxed in. Literally, I'm somatically, someone is literally doing this to my neck. And I would go out on the streets like trying to hold my ground and trying to suppress that leakage from coming out. And it's been one of the challenges and why I actually started to go to Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, for example, groups, and started to read about desires and started to read about life force and how I can move it on a vertical manner where I don't suppress and actually I feel, but I don't use that desire and go out in the world and cause more destruction or cause my ego or my wounded narcissistic self to go out there and get that desire met with another human being, causing pain and anguish in the process. And so what happens if you're not finding the peace? What happens if you can't be yourself? What happens if you don't feel safe? You don't feel love? What moves in you in that moment? That's the second question.
Yeah. To me, most times, just like Mahmoud, just like you said, I try to get experiences from movies,
Mm.
from reading also, and checking other people days before. I like to try to like study other people. How you doing it? How come you're successful in this aspect? How come I'm lacking or slacking behind? So I think then I try to like emulate, just try to be like them. So I now came to a conclusion and just try to, I said I can do this on my own, just I can, if I'm to make it work, I think I just have to find the faults. There's always a fault. Yeah. So, and I had to check myself. I had to first check myself. And when I check myself and I find out that this person that is bringing, like having this negative energy when it comes to this love or relationship aspect, then I need to kind of like find a way to make a repair or something to, you know, because most times I have like, I feel discouraged. I feel like I'm not in that level. I feel like I'm not worth being loved or I'm not worth loving someone or something. So I just have to bring myself down and stay as I humble myself and just try to stay in find my peace. That's how I do it. Because most times it don't really work out for me. I've been in like a couple of relationship and I find out that it's not just my thing, but is it that I've not found the right person or it hasn't really clicked for me yet? So to me, I take interest in studying and trying to get experience from those things I mentioned earlier. So, and I don't know if there's still a way to do it better. I'm open. So I think because right now I'm still in that level I mentioned. So I'm not still perfect when it comes to doing it right. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that is it.
Beautiful, man. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being
Yeah.
vulnerable, and thank you for being courageous while sharing.
Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome.
Awesome. Then I go. For me, it's like that high expectation of always knowing that,
Mm.
and to be okay that, okay, oh, I'm reaching that destination and there's a part of me already there, but I don't have to do anything in order for me to be that. I'm already that, and this is kind of what I'm working on more, as my answer has been. What I truly want is to bring my entire soul's capacity, like to move in this body, into action. So,
Mm.
yeah, that's a lot. Like, gravity becomes something else. Gravity really becomes something else. And yeah, I think what we're gravitating towards is what I'm working on, to be very aware of the things in my aura and what actually, is for me in here to experience, to learn, to earn. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, man. Carl, brother, you want to go?
Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. Thank you so much. So I also feel suffocated and choked when I don't get out what I want. I need to work on my throat chakra a lot because I always when I don't get what I want, I always revert back to when I was small because um, like I was abused for my speech impediment, and if any time I would say the wrong thing or something, or like it not come out well, like I couldn't get, yeah. So yeah, like I always like feel very like, as you were saying, my mood with the hands around the neck, because that happens like quite a lot. So I need to do some serious work on that. So on the throat chakra. So yeah, so thank you so much, and I hope you don't mind me saying that. It's just a small thing. It's not a big deal. I'm totally fine with it all. So yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Um, That when you were sharing, I went into a bit of grief, and that grief is because I also was not. I went through some bullying related to how I acted. So I just feel sometimes like when somebody is sharing, if there's an emotion coming through, it's not just worrying, it's just, I think it's in the container, and I just sense a need to feel it all. So, but other than that, I can't see a video of you like right now, but I know that you're a powerful human being. No fucking speech impediment is gonna, you know,
Thank you, bro.
obstruct you from anything that you want in your life, man.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. So let's go on the third step deeper. So there we've discussed what we want and who we are when we get it, and who we are when we it's absent. Yeah. So I'll give you, gentlemen, a time to feel that gap between that place and that place. And what's your feelings, what's your sensations, what kind of thought patterns are there when you're in the mood, and what kind of feelings, what kind of sensations, and what kind of thought patterns are there when you're out of it. And give it 1 minute before you share, and just share what's the gap feels like, knowing that we are neither that or that.
Anxiety and
everything and nothing.
excitement.
Mhm. Brother knows. Brother doesn't need to sit with it.
I already did.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, I've been doing work. I guess for some time now. I would say huge shame. Like I shouldn't. I'm wrong. Like this energy of just I'm wrong, and it's lower in my tummy. And on the other side, when I'm in the flow, I'm just like, and I'm like a little kid just wanting to, spread the enlightenment, take the money, just take, feel the radiance that I'm in, and just like take it. I want to share it. And when I'm out of it, I could feel like my whole light just and gone, and there's no hope, and there's no faith, and I'm just wasting my time here. So the gap is for me quite starking, but detaching from both, really, detaching from the powerless and the person who sees himself as a messenger or someone higher or anything like this. It's good to detach from both. Pendulum trap. Carl OP, there's no pressure to share, of course, but if you feel like you can sit with the gap and share it with us,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
For me, I feel like a void. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, like a void. Like I'm empty.
Mm.
Yeah, like I'm empty. Like you know, like lack of ambition. Yeah, like if you don't have you don't have an ambition for something, like you easily give up. So I see that gap as that. I see that gap as someone that easily give up, and like a voice that space in between. I need to tighten it up. So that space is like a disappointment. So it's like I don't have the will to push forward or to get what I want. So that's how I see it most times.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your truth, man.
Thank
Good one. Yeah. It's from
Well,
silence where we create, right? Yeah.
just before we move on, I just want to see if Carl wants to share.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really
Oh, you
sure.
wanted. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No, don't worry. So I'm not really sure. I agree. I really feel that same thing, but it's hard to describe what Opie was saying about the void and like the kind of like crevice hollowness, like everything's like you're kind of like not. I don't know. I think that sometimes I feel that I I'm kind of like it makes me feel hollow and alone or whatever. I don't know the word, but yeah, just kind of like yeah, like, just kind of like left out in the cold or whatever, or I don't know the words, but yeah. But thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. I think the word you're searching for is abandonment.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
I feel you, man. Yeah, no, brother, you wanted to reflect before I paused you?
Yeah. It's the abandonment that we feel is like because we feel we abandon ourselves by attaching to other things. Then we have the next thing that we feel abandoned because we have to let those things go again. To release them, no matter if it's a person, like those physical bodies, they sooner or later will change form. And yeah, I think just important that we have to abandon this body one day, and that it's okay to do those things. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with the wound of abandonment. I think it's just if we understand its worth and its value, then we can utilize it.
For sure. Within the wound, there's the gift.
All right, let's do like a practice. I have like 6 more minutes. Easy.
Cool.
To
You want to
close
go for it,
off.
brother? You want to lead it?
No matter,
Or
like you
me?
can do it if you like to. Yes. Don't matter. You decide. You decide.
Okay, I can lead it.
Okay.
So, brothers, before we start this practice, I want you to just imagine a tree with big roots and beautiful branches moving up to the sky. And we sometimes, as humans, we forget, or sometimes we separate ourselves from nature. But we, as well as that tree, have the potential and the connection to spread our roots into the earth and spread our branches up to the sky, even way, way longer than the tree. With that, I just invite you to feel that in your body. Feel the feet as it touches the earth, and feel your roots moving from your feet, moving down and down and down and down to the center of the earth. And feel those roots coming up, shooting up towards your navel center, your solar plexus, your heart, your beautiful heart, moving up to your third eye, and from your crown, shooting up to the heavens. And feel your body just relaxing. Now see the same branches moving down and down from your crown, from your third eye, from your throat, resting back to the heart. And on the inhale, fill yourself up with the breath. And on the exhale, just let it go. One more time, filling up the breath from the navel center, from the belly, from the heart. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Feel all of your space, everything, your whole constitution, and relax. And take this time for yourself. Just take out every layer and deepen from one layer to the other until you reach your own warm sun, the sun in your heart. And from that warm sun, meet any heaviness now, any tension in the body. Meet every abandoned part. Meet every part that has lost the trust. Allow it to be, see it, hug it, meet it, love it. Knowing that your heart is a beautiful radiant sun that is infinite in nature and in its capacity to love whatever it is. Beautiful. Taking in a deep breath, moving the breath from the belly to the heart, to the head. Take space, own every field that is you, and exhale. One more, and exhale. Slowly, slowly, from that place of the heart, from that place of love. When you're ready, just feel your outer space, your own space, and open your eyes from that place, brothers.
Thank you, brothers, for
Thank you.
showing up. And yeah, every week now, same time, tune in and enjoy your day or evening. See you soon.
See you soon, brothers. Be well. See you next week.